Hi, welcome back. So this lesson is about practicing really. So it's not really learning a particular riff. It's all about your technique and finger placement. So let's check it out. Cool. So when you're playing bass, probably the most important fingers that you use are probably your first finger and your third finger. You use your little finger often for octaves and for different runs and things. But I'd probably say the most important fingers you use are your first and your third. They're also quite strong fingers. So this sequence that we're learning here is really just to get you feeling more natural at playing a tone interval, which is 2 frets. Okay, so 2 frets equals a tone. 1 fret is a semitone. So that distance from 3 to 5 is a tone. Don't worry too much about that. That's not really what this lesson is about. But it is about using your first finger and your third finger, okay? With that gap in the middle, that fret that you're not using. So when you get used to using this interval, and when you get quite natural at it, it can be really useful. Okay, so what we do is we start on the G, and we're going to go to the A, so 3 to 5 on the E string. So we're only using our first finger and our third finger for this whole sequence. So we do 3, 5, and then on the next string, the same. Next string, exactly the same, and then the same. Then, with our third finger, we're going to slide it up to fret 7, like that. And then we're going to come back to 5. So going 7, 5, and then next string, 7, 5. Next one, 7, 5, 7, 5. And then we're going to use our first finger to take us home to the G. Okay, so 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. Then we're effectively changing position from here to here. So once you get down to the 3, 5 on the G string, get that third finger, move it up to fret 7, and then you're just going to play it backwards. So 7 to 5, next string, 7 to 5, 7 to 5, 7 to 5, and then home. Now on the backing tracks, the first loop through this is slow, the second loop is double speed, and then you repeat the whole thing twice. So it will be nice and slow, like this. And then on the second loop, it'll be twice as quick. Then slow again. Okay, so you repeat the whole thing twice. Now have a go with the backing tracks. I think they do go quite fast. The key isn't really just to be superhuman and playing super quick. The key is just to get used to using these shapes on the bass. So if you can't keep up with the backing tracks, don't worry about it. Just get your bass out, have a good play, make up some stuff. Just pick some notes and go in twos. So I call this one squares because it just looks like you're making lots of squares. In my head anyway. So just make some squares, do some doubles, moving around in tones, get used to moving your fingers up and down, but staying in position. That's really going to help you if you get fairly fluent at doing this. Okay, so let's have a go at the backing track. Well done. You've done really good there. So try and pull this one out every now and then. Have a good practice with it, and you'll find your technique will really support your playing. See you in the next lesson.